Yeah, I think here's the deal, man. I told him, and I talked right here the other night, on Thursday night, about how I felt like I was a little responsible. I started talking about good shots and bad shots and, doing all that. And unintentionally, I think I kind of handcuffed him a little bit. And not intentionally, and that's not – they're so coachable, man, that they're doing everything that they're trying to do what I said. And so I told him in film the other day, man, like, listen, if you'll play on the defensive end, let it go. Play loose. Just play ACU basketball. And then we talked to each other about what is ACU basketball. Let's make sure we're on the same page, and we all answered, and we were all on the same page. So it's like, then why aren't we doing that? Let's go out there and do it. I don't care if we win, we lose, what? But we're going to play ACU basketball. And I think the big difference tonight, that's a really good basketball team, man, and that can really score. And we started the game with energy, and we haven't done that for a while, And it's amazing. When you start that way, it fuels everything. We jump out to like a 15-0 or something like that lead. That's who we are. That's when we're really good, that's what we do. And so I hope these guys now they see that, and we'll play the rest of the year this way. Win or lose, I don't care. I'm serious, man. But we were way better today than we've talked about this all year than we were on Thursday. And so I'm proud of them, man.
Two things that really stood out to me and something that we've talked about a lot. 36 points off of turnovers, which is something that you've keyed on, and then also 17 assists. Like, how important is that you're scoring off your turnovers now, and we're sharing the ball on offense?
Here's the deal, and I think we've actually been sharing the ball, but we're taking just shots within our offense, right? And so it's amazing what happens when we get out there and we guard and we turn people over and we go and we play loose offensively. Those are the same turnovers that we were forcing the other night, but we were pulling it back. Well, now we're gone. And it's amazing when you start doing that, all of a sudden when you are in your half-court offense, you start swinging the ball and all those shots start going down. And when you make shots, you get more assists. I think we've been fine, moving the ball. It's just we've been taking, shots within our offense. I'm just go. If you'll play, I told him, man, for the rest of the year, if you're not playing on the defensive end, then you're going to come over with me and we're going to watch everybody play. We're going to enjoy it. But if you're playing on the defensive end, man, as long as you're playing with some passion and fire, then let it go, man. Play loose.
So down the stretch, what do you think made the difference for your team tonight? In these past few games, you've had some close games down the stretch. You were close to getting it, and tonight you kind of finished out.
We played to win, and we didn't play not to lose. And so we talked a lot about that too. We played to win. And I told them in that last timeout, and Arion took an awful shot in the corner on a break. But I told him, and he looked right at me. He's like, "You said play to win." You know what I mean? And he's right. Like I said, play to win. In the timeout, man, we are not pulling back. We are playing to win. And I think there was a ton of pressure that I think I was unintentionally putting on their shoulders that they had released. And when they're playing loose and free, man, they're pretty good. And like I said, I don't know how that'll translate on Wednesday, but it doesn't matter. If we'll play like that, we'll give ourselves a chance.
So Aiken fouls out with about 4 minutes to play. What did you tell your defense to do to contain his production today?
Yeah, man, the whole thing is just play to win. Guard, stay in front of the ball. Don't be afraid. They were calling some fouls early. They're fouls, right? But who cares? Every time I said, I don't care if we're fouling, man. We also kind of pulled back a little bit defensively, I think, with our aggressiveness because of the way the games have been called. And they're calling fouls. That's not what I'm saying. But some of that stuff we used to get away with, we're not. But I don't care. That's who we are. Go do it, man. It is what it is. Their second chance points and free throws was over half of their point production in the first half. But we had a 12-point lead. Who cares? You know what I mean? If we're not doing that, we're playing safe, I don't think we have that lead.
A lot of big shots from CBU in the second half, but you guys seemingly had an answer every time. What does that just say about the resolve for you guys down the stretch?
Yeah, I think we got good players, man. We got winners in that locker room. It doesn't matter. We lost a few in a row, man. It's the same team that lost those games here the last 2 weeks. It's the same team that won those 11 straight. You know what I mean? And so that's all we just kept reminding them, the last couple of days. I think that's what that was, seriously. There's a lot of belief in each other, man. And we just knew, hey, they score. It is what it is. They had to earn everything. They banked in a couple shots, and they're hitting shots with hands in their face. So if they score, they score. But they've got to earn it. And we're done playing safe.
So you get UTRGV and Lamar next week, a little bit of a breath of fresh air a little bit. So what's your mindset, I guess, going into next week, and how are you going to get better going
We're just going to keep working on what we've been working on. Staying aggressive, making sure our defensive rotations are down. We'll lock into film obviously tonight on Rio Grande Valley. I haven't watched a possession of Rio Grande all year, and that's one of the few teams I haven't watched play at all. And so now my staff has, but I haven't. And so I've got to really lock into that here tonight. But the bottom line is I really don't care what they run or what they do. We're gonna play ACU basketball, and if somebody beats us, then they beat us. But I know this Coach Figger is a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for a long time, go back to our JUCO days, and so they're going to be really well prepared. They're going to have good players, and it's going to be hard for us to go down there. But I mean, no game is easy, right? And so we're going to go attack, man, and we're going to play loose and see what happens.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.